Ah, hello, owl. So, with a piece of power, we can do this. Which is fun. This is very, very handy. And later on, I didn't mean to run into it, but later on there will be a thing under there that we can get to. There is our destination, the key. Right on over here. Do I have enough yet? I might have enough. We have a pair of witches. Oh, right. Doesn't matter if I have enough or not. We can't reach her yet. Over there is Maple, the witch, who has an amazing potion for us. Here's the regular witch. Very much like in, Link to the Past, we bring the witch, a special mushroom, and that is how we would normally get the magic powder, but I already got the magic powder via Crane Game trickery, so... But yeah, both the Guardian Acorn and the Piece of Power last until you take damage, so... mostly works out in that fashion. Alright, so that's where we'll be going in a moment, because... that is... that is Marin, transformed into a raccoon, and so... can't actually get by there yet. Still going to do it a little bit in the normal way, just to show it off for folks that decide they don't want to play the trendy game. Also, this is... I think I showed that down there. Again, we'll be getting there in a little bit after Dungeon 2. I don't know why I was going that way, I don't need to go that way. Right, Terran, not Marin, my bad. So... break up these... I guess crystals, I think is supposed to be what they are. Also, stand for too long on those, and they become holes. So you can screw yourself over in that fashion. Okay, can't we actually... nope, can't actually reach that. We need the, power bracelet. Well, I guess that's a thing. Because, there's supposed to be a magic mushroom right there. Which I guess is not there, because we already got the magic powder. Ah, whoops. So that was a bit of a waste of a trip, but that's okay. We got some money. Nope, those are not choo-choos, those are gels. And choo-choos were not introduced until, I think, Majora's Mask. Don't care. Kind of care, but I don't want that music. I really prefer just the regular, normal music everywhere. So, all we have to do... So, that taken care of, You just head on home, Taryn. And this is one of the interesting things. Due to the limitations of the buttons on the regular Game Boy, I have no sword right now because I don't have it selected. I always thought that was actually a cool thing, the fact that you can have a Zelda game with no sword out or no shield out. Just mix and match the items as you like. Also, yes, Marin and, well, Taryn at least, is a very obvious Mario, so yeah, he was eating a big mushroom, because that's what Mario does. So now that we have the tail key, we can go ahead and get to the first dungeon. Beld in the chat was more questioning the juicy part of the juicy toadstool bit. Which... yeah, that's, toadstools are not typically juicy, I don't think. Although I guess there are some that do have... I guess the best you could say about them is fluids, or sap, or substances inside of them, but those are mainly of the poisonous variety that those are basically ways of the toadstool saying, yeah, don't eat me. So yeah, it's very Zelda-y. Very Link to the Past-ish and original Zelda-y. And of course, this is an annoying thing. Every single time you get the compass, it tells you all about the compass and about the new feature. There's the new feature! That particular sound effect which plays when you're in a room that has either a chest or a key, or a chest with the key. Now, these are a new introduction for Link to the Past, which were only rarely used. I think only other used in the Oracle series, not in any of the other 3D series. These are the one-way doors. Spin around them, and yeah, one-way door. Okay, so to the right, through that locked door, is the first mini-boss in the game, who we're going to totally ignore for now. Also, sometimes there's a hidden chest here. It doesn't actually mean the chest is hidden. Sometimes it is just flat out right the hell there. Also, we cannot get through there yet. We need bombs in order to get through there, and we won't get bombs until a little bit later on. I don't actually remember where that beak is. That is... damn it, I don't want that. That is a thing in the sort of an in-dungeon hint system. There are owl statues that have no beaks. So there are chests that have beaks in them that you can use to then understand the owl statues, and they will dispense hints to help you with various things in the dungeon. And Goombas! Boink. If you boink a Goomba from above, it will always drop a heart, which is amazingly handy. Later on, if you just slash them with your sword, they can drop, well, pretty much anything. So, here is a big reason why this is one of my favorites in the Zelda series. The Roc's Feather. This is a Zelda game where you can jump. It's freaking amazing. And you also get dash boots, so you can do a running jump. And it's just such fun, and it allows for so much. Not the least of which is taking shortcuts, because screw going around when you can just jump over things. Herp, derp. Not so good when you mess up the buttons and hit jump when you want to hit sword, though. Where is that? Huh. Well, we'll take a look here. There is the map. Shows the layout of everything. And yep, the one room we can't get to yet is the spot that has... Yep, right, that's up on top. Okay. Anyways, the one room that's in there is the one that we would have to get by bombing through. Oh, okay, I'm informed that some of the beaks and some of the map locations did actually change from the original to this version. I was not aware of that. Anyways, oh, it was not right immediately there for the mini-boss. Let's pop in through here. Oh, okay, this has got to be one of the beak locations. These guys are an interesting thing. You have to hit them such that they line up on all the same suit. So, you know, just basic timing. Do they even? Okay, they do damage you. Okay. Herp, derp. And if you line them up all on diamonds, they give you rubies. Or rupees. Also, in the original one, it was just a slab, a stone slab that had a piece missing. So, you would still be able to read most of the stone slab in theory, just not the missing piece. And so they changed that to owls and beaks instead of a piece of a stone slab. And so the different owls give you different hints and things like that. Let's see, can we get up there yet? Nope, gotta come from the other direction. Okay, and that is the obvious thing there. So, again, I'm gonna keep... I should just, do that, so that, there. Now it makes more sense to jump and attack. So I will keep screwing that up. And I am blanking on his Rolling Bones. There we go. This is Rolling Bones, who you probably could defeat without the feather, but, you know, when you can just go get the feather and hop over his only method of attack other than you accidentally running into him, makes more sense to do that. And we get the, obligatory portal back to the beginning of the area. All of the mini-bosses have that. And we head in here, and we get to the thing that I'm pretty sure we can only get up here. Oh, wait, no. Duh. That is not the thing there. That is if you fall off in the first boss's room, that's where you will pop out of. So later on we will be able to take care of those anti-fairies. And turn them into fairies, actually. Right on, up over here. Up, and key. So yeah, we do need the key in order, or the feather, in order to reach the boss key. Oh, the Nightmares key. Yeah, the fact that all the bosses are called Nightmares should be giving you a clue about a thing. But we won't go there yet, just in case there is anybody out there who is unfamiliar. Alright, so then. don't know why the Moldorm is buzzing when it's a giant worm, but anyways. Alright, seriously. Well, looks like I'll be taking that. Yeah, if you fall off. And yeah, each time you fall off, you do have to start the battle over again. Just like it is in Link to the Past. But yeah, it's considerably easier than he was in Link to the Past. I mean, assuming you are sensible and use the powered-up, you know, spin maneuver, which is twice as powerful as the slash. So in this one, we are collecting instruments. Alright. There are 8 instruments to collect. Instrument of the Sirens. Okay, so our next goal will be Kopanga Swamp. And there are a few little things we can pick up along the way there, but I think that will be the end of... Oh, right. Totally forgot. Okay, they stole Madame Meow Meow, that's her name. Madame Meow Meow's dog, Bow Wow. So yeah, before we can actually get to Kopanga Swamp, we have to have a bit of a rescue mission. We have to rescue Bow Wow, who's not out here anymore. So pretty much, in order to actually get to the level 2 dungeon, we do need Bow Wow to eat the things, the poison flowers that we cannot defeat with our sword. They are completely sword immune. So now we can just kind of go straight on in, and just hop around wherever we want to. Alright, one more and we'll be set on that. Yep, we gotta go right over this way, and that is where that will be. I think, well, there might be some other stuff we can reach. These are the Telltale Heights. Well, thank you, Telltale Heights. Oh, this is a new thing. This is a thing for the Game Boy Color version, DX. Absolutely yes. And because of that stupid screw-up, we have an extra space in our name. Oh well. There are various places throughout the game where he will show up and pop a picture. And like I said, we will be failing to get one picture. I'll show it off in just a minute, because why the hell not? And of course you can hook up your Game Boy printer and print all the various images. Which, of course, the Game Boy printer didn't print in color, so... You know, it's just one of those things where... playing on the Game Boy Color, taking pictures in color, and then printing them in black and white. Just sort of... Anyways, let's go show the one thing. I only just noticed. When you're walking... Okay, no, never mind, it's not a... Okay. I was gonna say, it looks like Link is... Because it's the same brown color as the path, it looked like Link was, a bit transparent there. Just a couple of pixels of clear on his hat, but nope. It is just a brown spot that happened to be the same brown as the path. So, all good there. So yeah, one of the photos you get when you steal a thing, so we're going to go ahead, might as well take the shovel. This is how you steal things in Link's Awakening. Carefully and quickly. You have to sort of run around behind him, make sure he doesn't turn around. Don't want to touch him because that will always trigger him turning around, I believe. Yeah, and there we go. We got it for free. And from then on, all the people you talk to will call you Thief instead of your actual name. And like your save game file will also, I believe, also be Thief instead of whatever name you had. And when you go in again, he straight up murders you. And that, I think, I could have sworn anyway, pretty sure that is one of the pictures. Maybe not. Maybe I'm misremembering. I will have to look into it, because I've only played... I never owned the Game Boy Color version growing up, only the original Game Boy version. Which I technically owned 2 versions of the original Game Boy version, because there was... They released 2 versions of it. The second version had slight things fixed. And why am I going in there? Wrong place. I got the original, the first one, Link's Awakening, like day 1 it was out. And then I managed to lose it. I forget where I lost it, but somewhere it was lost. And yep, gotta steal a thing in order to get a picture to fill up your picture book. So, we will not be getting that particular picture. Anyways, yeah, I did have to then buy the game again, because I managed to lose it, and there was no way I was not going to own this game. So, I think that is a good spot to leave off. I will go ahead and do all of the money grinding before we return to this, so that I can purchase the shovel and the bow. And after that, unless you need bombs really badly, the actual... Wait, that says shop. Does this say shop? Okay, that does also say shop. Unless you seriously need bombs or hearts, the actual main shop itself becomes completely pointless. So, yeah, we'll just go ahead and buy out the shop of the 2 important items that it has, and yeah, we will absolutely be returning to this at some point later.